Okay, so we've all seen it, right? The insane numbers, the mind-blowing spectacles that are MrBeast videos. But what's really going on behind the scenes? What's that secret sauce that makes it all work? Well, today, we're going to break down one of his most classic videos to figure out the exact formula he uses to turn pure chaos into viral gold. And boom, right away, this is what you see. A never-ending giant mountain of cash. I mean, it's not just some money, it's a mountain. This isn't just a gimmick to get you to click. No, this pulls you right into a world where something completely impossible suddenly feels, well, real. From the very first second, you know the scale is just going to be epic. So that leads to the big question, doesn't it? How do you turn a literal mountain of cash into a viral masterpiece? Because let's be real, it's not just about handing out money. It's about building a story, creating these clever challenges, and really digging into how we think. None of this is an accident. It's all part of a finely tuned machine built to keep you watching. And the engine of that machine? It's the premise. It's $1 million idea that's so ridiculously simple, a kid could get it instantly. There's no fine print, no complex rules to follow, just one single, irresistible challenge that becomes the foundation for everything else. And here it is, the whole thing boiled down to one sentence. If you can carry it, you keep it. That's it. That's the entire rule book. It's such a basic, almost primal test of strength and cleverness, and that's why it works so well. Anyone, anywhere can instantly understand it and, start thinking, what would I do? So this simple idea plays out in a few different ways, and the first, most obvious one is just a straight-up test of raw power. It's all about pushing your physical limits to get that cash. Now this number is fascinating, $6,751. Yeah, it's a ton of money, but it also brings this crazy fantasy back down to earth. This is literally how much cash one guy could cram into his clothes. It proves something really important right away. Money has weight. This challenge is way, way harder than you think. And that idea of weight becomes this constant thread throughout the video. While all these other crazy challenges are going on, you've got the cameramen, Tarek and Timmy, each hauling around a 50-pound bag of cash. And this isn't just for a few minutes. It's an 8-hour-long grind. It creates this background story of pure human endurance that you can't look away from. Then the whole thing just kicks into another gear. We go from endurance to just a pure spectacle of explosive strength. You've got the world's strongest man deadlifting a Camaro, a 3,800-pound car. I mean, come on. It's this superhuman moment that just anchors the entire video in pure awe. And then the formula gets even smarter. They throw in this brilliant twist. What if the weight you're lifting is the actual prize? So you have this guy bench pressing $22,000 in cash. The drama is built right in, right? Every single pound he lifts is more money in his pocket. And watching him struggle through that one last rep, man, it's just so relatable and intense. Okay, but it's not all about brute force. The next piece of the formula is all about the mind. It's about games of risk, of greed. It's about testing your nerves, your strategy, and quieting that little voice in your head that's always telling you to go for just one more. And this quote, "I'm scaring myself," it just says it all. You have this waitress, and she's stacking these huge bundles of cash on a tiny tray. Every single stack she adds, the prize gets bigger, but so does the chance of it all coming crashing down. You can just feel the tension cranking up. So let's walk through what happened with her. It starts as this incredible, life-changing tip, but then, of course, she's tempted to push her luck for more. And you can see the pressure building as that tower of cash starts to wobble. But here's the key. She knew when to stop. She made the smart call and walked away a huge winner, just moments before it would have all been over. But for every big win, the formula needs a big loss to really raise the stakes. And we get that here. This poor contestant risks all the money he's already won for a shot at a car in this laser maze. And one tiny slip-up, one little touch of a laser, and poof, it's all gone. It's this heartbreaking loss that's honestly just as compelling as watching someone win. All right, the third secret ingredient in the MrBeast formula, it's just pure, uncut chaos. These are the challenges that aren't really about skill. They're designed for one thing, total unpredictability, and, let's be honest, hilarious outcomes. And this pretty much sums it up perfectly, the plan versus the reality. So these restaurant workers get 60 seconds in a cash cube. You'd think there'd be a strategy, right? Nope. Any logical plan just gets thrown out the window. One person literally dives in face first. They even forget to start the clock. It's just a beautiful, hilarious mess.
And the chaos just keeps coming. Next up, a swimming pool filled with slippery Orbeez. The mission is simple enough. Find bags with $100,000 hidden inside. But the reality? Oh, it's a frantic disaster. People are slipping, falling, even grabbing each other's toes by accident. The chaos is so real, they actually fumble a bag at the very end and lose $10,000. It's basically high-stakes comedy.
And then, all these threads come together. The whole thing culminates by bringing us back to Tarek and Timmy, the two cameramen. Remember them? Their 8-hour endurance hell ends in a final sumo match. After carrying 50 pounds all day long, it all comes down to this one single moment. One guy loses his footing for a split second, and that's it. That decides who walks away with the 25 grand. So, let's recap. We've seen tests of raw power, we've seen mind games and psychological tension, and we've seen a whole lot of chaos. Now, let's actually put all those pieces together and spell out what the MrBeast formula really is. So here it is, laid out plain and simple. The MrBeast formula is a method. It's not just random ideas. It all starts with a super simple premise that anyone gets. Then you later on these different kinds of challenges, physical, psychological, and chaotic, that just tap right into our basic human nature. We love watching strength, we feel for people under pressure, and we can't get enough of pure fun chaos. But here's the most important part. You need all of these ingredients together. This simple premise is what hooks you. The physical and psychological challenges are what keep you glued to the screen. And the moments of pure chaos, that's what makes it memorable. It's a perfect storm designed to give you a clear winner at the end, someone you feel like you've been on a journey with. But really, underneath all the money and the crazy stunts, what makes this whole thing tick is the human element. You know, a line like, "You're so weak, Tarek," between the two cameramen, that's not just some throwaway joke. It's about their rivalry, their friendship, that shared struggle. That's the stuff that actually gets us to care about who wins. And that leaves us with one last thing to think about. After 8 hours of absolute agony,